Coming to you from Attwood Magic Studios from beautiful Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. It's the Dave Attwood Show. Joining Dave in the studio with the news is the lovely Alyssa Hurst. And now, here he is, the captain of the douche canoe, the magic man himself, David J. Attwood.
I think the surprise for me for the night was the opening act. Because when I put the roster together for the stage, I wanted some new entertainers because we always have the same guys going up. They're good, great guys, professional guys, and they're good at what they do. But the reason they're professional and the reason they're good at what they do is they keep doing the same thing and they get good at it. The problem is it's the same thing. And, you know, I was kind of like, I kind of want to get some new blood in there. So I got those two sisters up there, the McNeil sisters.
Very cute.
Very cute. Very cute, and you know they've got a pretty polished show. I love them. They're great. They're great girls. But the surprise of the evening was the opening act, Craig McKee. There's a little shout out to Craig McKee. He did an amazing routine, and I had never seen him perform before. And he even came up to me before the show and says, "Why are you doing this? Like, I don't understand. How did I like what?" I'm like, "Look, we just want some new blood, and we want to see what we don't know. We just need something fresh, something different." Yeah, that's right. Come here. Put your head right there. Relax.
On my really soft nipple.
It's nice, isn't it? Isn't it nice? Yeah, you like that. Yeah, there you go. But he did this routine, and he did a great card routine where he had someone from the audience sign a card, shuffle into the deck, and then he went through the whole deck, and it ends up in his mouth, which was pretty impressive. It was pretty impressive. But the coolest part of the night for me was his bullet catch.
Oh, that was awesome!
It was so great. He does a bullet catch with a paintball.
What?
So what he does, he has a paintball. No, what do you call a paint marker?
Yeah,
a paint marker because he can't call it a gun. It's a paint marker.
people are afraid of guns.
and here's the thing: I'm wearing my suit, and he has this thing set up so he's going to shoot it to prove to everyone that it's actually a firing paint marker, and he shoots it into this piece of metal he's got set up on the stage. I didn't know what he was doing. That's the whole thing. I didn't know what his act was at all. He sets this thing up and he angles it on a 45-degree angle so it won't hit the audience. But I'm in the wing, and he shoots this thing, and this spray of paint comes straight at all. Me and Justin are driving out of the way because Justin's working the sound, and we're like, what? Jumping out of the way because
see the paint splatting.
It just splattered everywhere. And like, I hope to God that no one from the Legion ever listens to the show where we did our show, because there was paint all over the curtains, and especially from behind. Like, you guys probably didn't see too much from this, but there's a straight line of red paint down the back. I'm like, shit, someone's gonna have to clean that.
It's not the guy that organizes it. He just goes home.
I'm just gonna go home. But then, so he pulls this guy from the audience and says, "Okay, here's what you do." He gives him the gun and the paintball. Now, being a magician, I don't know how all tricks work, but I know certain moves and technique, and I know where to watch if I want to discover how it's working. So I know what to look for. So I'm watching this thing because I've never seen this done before, and I'm at a great spot because I'm off to the side, so he's not worried about me seeing what's going on. He's worried about the audience seeing. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm going to check this out. So he gives the guy this paintball, and he says, "Here's a Sharpie. Write your name on it." And he signs his little
name, birthday, and address.
Yeah, name, birthday, and address.
Let's make it really specific.
But he puts all this information on this little tiny red paintball, and he says, "Okay, now put it inside the chamber, cock it, and keep your finger off." And this is the thing: keep your finger off the trigger, and don't aim it anywhere towards those people. Just hold it in a straight line." And he points directly at me as I'm in the wings. I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" So this guy comes up and he goes, "You ready?" And he goes, and I'm looking at him, and I'm turning to the sound tech, Justin, who's also our CTO. I say, "Justin, I didn't see the steal. Like, I'm serious, man. This is freaking me the fuck out. This thing is aiming right at my fucking head." And he says, "Now, just when you're ready," and he counts down, hold it up, and then fires. And literally, on my phone, it was 9-1, and I was ready because I swear to God, I did not see how this was done. And I'm ready, and he does this whole collapse on the ground thing, a little dramatic.
Oh, it was great.
But it was so amazing. He stands up and he goes, "Nah, nah, nah." Now, this is one thing that bothered me, is the guy didn't put his hands out to catch the ball. He put it in that little tubey thing.
Yeah.
I would have liked it if he grabbed the guy's hands and spit the thing right into his hands.
Yeah.
That
hygiene, I don't know.
Why are Canadians like that? Ew. You know what?
You're Canadian.
Toughen them up. But he spits it out into that little tubby thing, and there was his name and address thing. Mind blowing. And I was so close, I could see it come out of his mouth. It was like, fuck, that was brilliant. Brilliant.
So he shot it towards you.
No, he shot it towards the magician.
Oh, okay.
And the magician,
That's right,
but he said, aim for my mouth. And
So he's standing there like,
and the guy shot it in his mouth, and he caught it and then spit it out.
Like he just and like flexed his tonsils.
I don't know what the it was fucking amazing. So Craig McKee,
great. Yeah.
Craig McKee, great act. I really hope to see that a lot more because that was amazing, and it was really great for the whole audience.